Hello, hello. What's everybody doing in the
JB copying me?
Hello.
No, I'm not.
I saw that.
I was not copying you.
Yes, you were. Jesus Christ.
I wasn't even paying attention, so I don't know what y'all do. How was everybody's
JB?
You what?
Said it's unacceptable.
Oh,
everybody in the YouTube lands? Hope y'all had a Merry Christmas. Hope you guys
Merry
had
Christmas to everybody out there.
mm-hmm.
And hope you have a Happy New Year, because it'll be the new year before we have the next Collector Fusion.
Well,
Hello, King of Collectors. Welcome.
So,
And I did end up getting Cobra Con. I ended up getting 2 of them because I ordered 2 of them from 2 different sellers on Mattel's shop off Amazon, and it was like a toy store selling on Amazon. Paid a little more than I wanted for him, but I figure he's going to be in the next web store and be a $100 figure.
that's the one you've been trying to get for a while, isn't it?
Yep. And plus, he comes with all the different interchangeable parts where it can do CamoCon. So having 2 is not a bad thing.
I got this guy.
Oh, nice. Got your big Sentinel.
Mm-hmm. He's a nice little sturdy figure, man. I'm
It's
the damn head with his thing.
a good deal when it come out. Like,
I'm very happy with it.
it's like people were complaining about the price on like a Giant
Well,
Man.
the price it did go up. It did go up when they put it back up there, but it only went up by like $20-$30. But it's worth every penny of it, even with the price increase. So
Yeah, which they've done it so far with all the like made to order figures too. Like when they fill all the orders, they have extras. They put the extras up. Which hopefully they're allowed enough time for people to open them up and see if they got defects and stuff before they start selling off here.
I put it through its paces. I mean, it's got ratcheted elbows and knees and ankles. I mean, it's great. It's a solid figure. I don't have a problem with any of it. I mean, yes, it's animated, X-Men 97, so, it's not going to be like the HasLab Sentinel, but I mean, honestly, I'm very, very happy with it. I give it for me, and I don't. It's not like Hasbro sent them to me for free.
Yeah.
I wish Hasbro, if you're listening, I give this Sentinel definitely for an animated one a 10 out of 10. I don't really have a problem with it.
I have no problem. I've bought HasLabs, and I have no problem if they'd actually do like they did with the His Tank. Take the electronics out of them, give them like a different color scheme, get another chance to get them out there, get them out to people.
You know what? They could definitely do that with the HasLab Sentinel, but in animated colors, oh man, it would definitely sell.
People would buy that for a Master Mold.
Oh hell yeah! Well, those Titan class Sentinels, I have a few of those, and they're about a foot tall, 12 inches tall. Man, those would be perfect. I could turn this into a Master Mold. Granted, I don't have a head for it though, but turn that into a Master Mold, and you just have the other ones flanking it.
With 3D printing, I could definitely see somebody end up doing a Master Mold head for those.
Give me just a second. I got to take this.
No, you do not.
Fucking unprofessional.
I am in a different location like most people see. That I am sitting at my workbench. And this is what's on my wall behind my workbench. Nobody hardly ever gets to see.
I see all those Ultraverse figures.
Yeah. And I got paints above that.
I forget who made those. Who made the Ultraverse figures back in the 90s? Galoo. That's okay.
Yep. Now, they're cool little figures. They're definitely an element of their time. They're like the little 5POA figures, like the.
Yeah, but they're like some of the ones. What's the thing called? Not the demon or whatever. The son of a bitch. Basically the army builders, the bad guy army builders. I can't remember what they're called.
You got Enemy.
Yeah, those dudes. Dude, the sculpt and paint work on those fucking things is phenomenal.
I got a great deal on a whole set, just like unopened ones. Sucks they got the stickers on it. Some of them only got the stickers up here, the price tags. You can't really get them off without damaging the card. But I could get it off that one, but it's left it.
You can get them off. Just fucking use a blow dryer. I've done that many times. Use a blow dryer, it peels right off.
I think this is where, like, I see a lot of people make like fan art and stuff for Prime, give them red hair. I think they think that that British brown is red hair. Oh, in the card art, it's brown hair.
Yeah.
So I see a lot of fan art, and even like some custom copying my customs. People give him like red hair. He didn't have red hair in the comics. Didn't have red hair on the cartoon either. So I mentioned this stuff. I didn't really get anything this week, but I didn't mention this stuff. I got her for a whopping $5.99.
Nice.
Raw. Figure she'd be good custom fodder. And I got not Harry Potter Dobby. Got the Total Anime Heroes. These are great figures. I need to get Asta from Black Clover. I like that one. We get a later year like Kizaku Midoriya. Then we got what's his name? Jujutsu Kaisen, like one of the main characters, which I can't remember.
All right, I'm back. I had to take that call. It's Philip Andrew, the Lunar Wolf Ranger from Power Rangers, trying to get him here in the store. So
for $12.99 for Dobby, which the retail price on these are I think like $20, 19, 17, 19 bucks.
It's like $15.96 at Walmart.
And look at all the accessories you get.
Dude, they are
plates,
so
hands,
good.
power effects, stands, and the articulation are great on these things.
Yep.
It's like this is a licensed brand product, and you can't reuse these sculpts unless you're just going to do a variant of the same character. So this is one-off stuff that cheap. So yeah, it makes you realize how much we're getting ripped off by other companies.
Yeah, the only ones I've got Zuko and Aang from Airbender, and then I've got Chainsaw Man. So those are the only three that I've got, but they're all phenomenal figures.
Well, this goes along with the theme of the night.
Uh-oh. Foot Ninjas.
$17.99. I think he was the most expensive thing I got.
nice.
But he comes with a ton of stuff.
How much was it?
$17.99.
Wow. Must be nice. I ain't gonna see that down here. That's for damn sure.
Which I'm planning on hitting up Ross tomorrow. He looks like he's pretty well legend scale.
A lot of that's one of the earlier ones.
The Mirage.
Yeah. Well, so the thing is on the NECA stuff, their original cartoon line was all 6-inch scale. It was not 7-inch scale. And then as they kept the line going, when they first started the Mirage stuff, it was slightly bigger, but it hadn't. It's weird. It's kind of like they slowly merged into a 7-inch scale line over time.
You got an extra Demona, mainly just for fodder. Look at all the stuff she comes with, and I got her for $17.
That's not bad. Any NECA figure for under $20 is a steal.
Would have been cool if we could have got a human Demona. I know the line's dead.
That would have been nice, but I think that line's pretty much all but done, isn't it?
Yeah, we didn't get figures they showed prototypes for. Like we didn't get the what's his name, Macbeth, and a few others.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were supposed to get Cold Stone, but
yeah, Cold Stone and Macbeth were coming, and the line's dead though.
And I was definitely looking forward to Cold Stone because I like robots, so half cyborg gargoyle. Was not the light, and then Macbeth just looked cool as hell.
Oh yeah.
Unfortunately, but hey, for the line for what we got for gargoyles, I'm not going to complain. I was kind of hoping we'd eventually get the wolf pack, but what we got, at least we got all the main characters knocked out. Mm-hmm. So I'm good with that. I saw a lot of the Sega Well, him too. Brooklyn, Hudson, the Sega Goliath that looks all pixelated gray. I saw him there. The one thing I did not see at Ross over the holidays, but I've seen videos on YouTube. That beige-looking alien. It kind of looks cream-colored. It's an all beige alien from the Aliens franchise. I wanted one of those.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Baby.
There you go.
I got him basically. I already have him, but I got him to make one of my foot soldier villains.
Mm-hmm.
Make him change the head out and figure out what to do with the waist piece because I don't need the loincloth. I need like a regular waist. I'll be able to adapt to the McFarlane piece or something going there.
You'd make a pretty cool Mephisto.
Robo, he ended up kicking Brooklyn, and he made a Nastir from the Marvel's Inferno.
Oh yeah, I remember
that. That figure looked really good.
I think this would be perfect for my troop builders though. Like I got 2 of these extra for make some Zenthrock. Even the color
definitely make some minions.
Yeah, the coloring's almost perfect too. Like the way I've colored my character villains.
Hey, if it works out and it's less work for you to do, even better.
Yeah, and they have the integrated legs. Is that what that? I think that's all I got. Nope. It's sitting there in front of me. I've had that for a while too. It's sitting in my garage. I got the concept art for Cyclone.
You know what I think is going to go clearance pretty quick? Those Masters of the Universe Transformer crossovers, and then that concept Whiplash. Not Whiplash, Spike War. I'm sorry.
I
think those are going to
art ones. Only a few of them have been any cool. I was going to not even get that one. I just saw it on the shelf. I was like, I'll get that one.
For $35 though, Jesus Christ.
So I didn't pay $35 for that one.
No, but that's what they're going for right now, retail wise. I'm like, there's no way. No. And I haven't seen anybody buy one.
No, I wouldn't have paid $35 for that. I think I paid like $20 for it or something.
Yeah, they'll end up going clearance, or you'll end up finding them at Ross.
Yeah, which they're running out of what they can do with Motu stuff. Like you only got to have so many characters, and they've made almost everybody, and now they're coming up with the concept art pieces. Now they're doing all the crossovers, which I like some of the crossovers, but like Jelly Dinosaur in the chat's like something like the TF crossovers are kind of rough. It's like they make no sense.
It's nice. Crossovers are nice if they're done well, if they're executed well. I mean,
you know what would have been make more sense is doing have transforming robots that turn into Motu vehicles.
See, there you go. Now that
made more sense. And I don't need them to be full size Motu vehicles. They can just be like the crossovers, like the Knight Rider and stuff, the regular Transformer stuff. I think that would have been cool to have on the shelf.
I have noticed that at the Target right next to me, man, they're putting old merchandise on the shelves, like the Gigawatt, the Transformers Gigawatt.
Oh, it's got reissued.
Yeah, but I mean that's old though.
I know. It recently got reissued though. That's why.
But they haven't done any new stock at it in a long time.
Hasbro is reissuing a lot of like the Transformers.
Yep.
And they're reissuing like the Marvel Legends stuff now too.
Yeah, in the last year, Hasbro has picked up their reissues.
Which I don't blame them. They're making really good stuff now. They're not really, the next versions is not really improving upon them that much. So why make a new one when there's high demand for the one you already made? Just reissue it. They could just have like one of their interns just start searching eBay. Which one of our products is selling really high? Like we can know which one to reissue.
Yeah. I mean, some of them are smart. The ones I don't get are the MCU reissue.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably part of their license thing. I wouldn't doubt that's the licensing. They got to make so many MCU figures a year or something like that, and the reissues count toward that.
Maybe. Because it doesn't make sense. Those things do not sell. Nobody cares about MCU figures, really.
They're just the money is producing the molds for them. So if they got to make so many MCU figures a year and then just get by just pushing out reissues of figures,
yeah,
why not?
No,
I don't think the people running Hasbro are dumb enough to go like, hey, let's keep making brand new MCU figures that nobody's buying. I think they're contractually obligated to make stuff for the new movies, but they probably have a limit how many they got a number they got to make to keep the license holder happy. That's just my guess, my speculation. I have no evidence on that. That's just what I'm guessing.
nah, it makes sense.
I am just. It's like all we can do is speculate. We're not insiders. Not like Quinn anyway. But if you notice, like I said, I mentioned I am in a different location. I'm at my workbench. I'm going to turn my camera around here in a little bit, and I did paint up the whiplash hit. I dremeled down and resculpted over the hole for the hairpiece. Quinn sent this to me, paint up for his Space Ghost made for him, an alternate head, because I wanted the body for fodder. These big flared gloves and boots, if I can put those on a Spider-Man figure, that'll work great for making a Spider Prime. Because he had those, but these were gold. I'll just put a Prime logo on his chest, and basically like a Spider Boy style like mask, but covering his face with the hair coming out the top. But that makes a great Space Ghost mask. If we can get focus. Matt is customizing too, or playing with the toys.
No, I'm trying to get a sticker off of something that Amazon sent me. That's not even in a box. They just sent me the thing.
They hide the when you're shipping. They stick it down at the bottom, put in the Amazon box or shipping original packaging, and they will.
All right.
They will take stuff out of a protective mailer to mail it.
I will go next, I guess.
What?
I will go next.
Who are you?
Let me get this open. This right here, first off, is from Mr. Matt. I finally got it in.
Jesus Christ, that took fucking forever.
I know, right? Tell me about it.
2 weeks?
Yeah. So he gave me Red Guardian Yelena to go with the other half of my U.S. Agent Sentry. And then he also gave me, which I will be reviewing probably, got me Skelrod. So I'm very happy to have this figure. Never could find it at Walmart's at the collector's stands because they were always sold out. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate the gift.
Yeah. No, my fucking Walmart is packed with those fucking things.
All right,
Yeah,
I got some other stuff.
Last time I was at Walmart here, they had a bunch of those.
Yeah. Well, hang on. I got some other stuff here. Hold on a second. Let me get them.
The King Collector says he used a head from Marvel Legends Captain Britain from the Abomination Wave for his custom Space Ghost. That'd be cool, like a Howlin' style Space Ghost.
So I got this for Christmas. My wife got this for me for customizing. She got me Player 2 Ken.
Are you going to swap
toys? Yep, I'm going to be doing some customizing with him. Probably not tonight. It'll be next week when I'll customize them. Because tonight I've got something as well. I got this for Blockies directly. I got me their new Dark of the Moon Bumblebee.
Dark of the Moon.
But yeah, that's all I've got for this week.
Let's see.
Besides a baby boy, that's all I got.
Well, that's your biggest present. You need to elaborate that more on the street a little bit. Like, oh, sideways, I got a baby.
That's the best action figure.
I was in the We were in the hospital. Okay, we were in the hospital last week.
Well, I'm just talking about like tell everybody what happened.
Nurses kept coming in and out frequently, and it's kind of hard to talk on a stream when you got nurses constantly coming and asking, "Are you okay?"
Talk about it now, not your experience.
Okay.
Well, enough about him not wanting to talk in front of nurses. So this is the stuff that I got for myself. I got a Spider-Man 2099.
Oh, sweet.
Spider-Venom. Spider-Venom. I got Uncanny Spider-Man, which is Nightcrawler.
Let me give you full screen because what the chat's over talking
Then
about.
Got Masters of the Universe from the Mike Young production series. I got Beastman.
Have you opened those up yet?
No, I haven't had a chance to. I've been busy. Masters of the Universe Thundercat crossover. I got Panther Man.
Nice.
Can't really see with the reflection there, but there you go. Then I got the other Mike Young production stuff. I got He-Man, got a Triclops, and Stratos.
Sweet.
In addition to the Sentinel from Hasbro.
Very cool.
Yeah, not too bad. So, I think that's about all the stuff I got. Oh, I got the Ecto 1 from HasLab. It finally came in.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Everything is falling out.
There you go. That's it right here.
That is awesome.
I haven't had a chance to put all the stickers on it, but I did get it assembled to look like the Ecto 1 from the first movie. But man, it is a beautiful, beautiful car. Yep.
Oh.
Let's see what's in here. Okay, leave that.
And the likenesses for the Ghostbusters in their Ghostbusters 2 outfits, get on. They look really, really good. Especially, I mean, we usually have a hard time getting Bill Murray's likeness down, but they got it pretty much 99%.
Did you order the set where they did them like in their first movie outfits redo?
No, I did. I have those when the first issues of those came out. I got that. I also got the Afterlife where they're older. I've got both versions of those, so those are good for me. I'm good with those. But yeah, the Ghostbusters 2 ones and the Ghostbuster 2 outfits, all their likenesses great. And then Louis Tully in his Ghostbuster outfit, the movie accurate Slimer and Library Ghost, all that stuff great. Love it.
Let's hope it's drop down hips. I don't understand this. This happens a lot on action figures. This leg is longer. It happens a lot. So he stands lopsided. I don't know what it is about making action figures, but they tend to make one leg longer a lot.
It's great.
My guess would be that the hip peg is put in at a slight angle so that it's further down on one side than the other.
Straight. They just make it longer. That's what I was hoping it would be, like a drop down hip issue, a drop down hip. That's in there even. I can't really say Waka Waka, but that's the wrong Muppet.
Oh, you're talking about Rolf? Yeah. I got a new dog. He guards the store.
It's not bad. It looks like it's about the same height as the Vulcan. So definitely you can put this with your Marvel Legends figures.
Oh yeah.
And and they got like a freshness pack in the soft goods, so it's it's. A lot of cool accessories. You get shurikens, you got swords, spears, machine gun, the alternate head.
There's definitely no shortage on the accessories when it comes to some NECA stuff.
So, and that's just in the top tray.
Mhm.
Haven't got the bottom tray. Bam!
Oh, damn. That is a lot.
Oh,
Jesus.
perfect. Like a folded down hood. I can actually use that on a custom I want to make. Nice.
They didn't, by chance, have more of those, did they?
Only one they had.
God damn.
Matt's it's in her. It's like turtle.
I was about to PayPal you.
I need a turtle. I need a turtle figure. You got any more of them turtle figures over there? Yeah, gosh.
Yeah. Well, it's not like I'm buying a lot of turtle figures or anything. I mean, that would just be weird. It's not like I've purchased some turtle figures.
No, it's on.
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, that's cool. I have not seen that done before. The neck is on a disc hinge. The base of the neck. It's normally they got a ball joint at the base of the neck, but it's a disc hinge at the base of the neck.
And normally it's ball jointed, isn't it?
Yeah, it's usually ball jointed. And it's just a ball joint at the top. So it's like backwards from what normally what you would normally think it would be. So your hinge is at the bottom.
Cool about that is that actually will give you almost the same level of articulation, but it hides that disc hinge better.
Yeah. The only issue is it can't go back that much.
Well, yeah, because of the collar.
The collar. But bends forward, nice. You can get up better than G.I. Joe's right now. I love the design of this one, but that's as far as he can look up.
And that particular NECA figure you have is an old NECA figure. That's not a recent release. That Ultimate Foot Soldier came out several years ago.
I haven't kept up with. Didn't know.
Yeah.
Got good range, pretty good. Of course, the torso is just a swivel, waist swivel, but you got good. Everything's stiff, but never been out of the package. Double joint elbows, double knees, upper like thigh swivels. More like a little Toy Biz. We get the ball hips, but hidden with the skirt piece. But they're T jointed, not Y jointed, so it's you can actually kick forward, kick out. Boot cut, hinged ankles like Marvel Legends, and toe hinges. So the only real restricted part is the upper torso. Mainly because they probably just want to keep that sculpt to the fabric. If they had done like a ball joint at the waist, working it a little bit, it'd been perfect. Not bad. I like it.
Quinn, there was someone behind you just suspiciously looking at the camera.
I know I have a customer in the store.
He was, I don't know, man. I don't trust him. He looked fishy.
Be nice. Be nice. People can hear you.
I was joking. It was a joke.
I know.
Quinn Comics.
And he just left.
Hey, Quinn Comics is the place you want to be on Friday night. They have all the toys. Queens is where the toys are.
Yep.
Well, I try. I will say this: during the holiday season, I had more stuff, newer stuff, and a better selection and a bigger selection than Walmart and Target in my area. I will say that, and that's not me putting anybody down. That's just stating a fact.
Dude, you always do. You always did have more shit.
Well, when it comes to all the new retro Spider-Man stuff, Walmart and Target didn't get it, or at least I can speak for the two that are in my area. Though they didn't get it. So, and I had roughly about a little over 100 of those Spider-Man figures across the assortment. I think the only thing I have left is one Hypno Hustler and one Cardiac left. That's it. Everybody else sold. So I'm not going to complain. And I've got more Nightcrawler Spider-Man and more Spider-Man 2099. They already shipped from my distributor. I should be getting them hopefully sometime next week.
Every time I hear the name Hypno Hustler, I keep thinking of Batman Brave the Bold. I am the music meister.
I don't know why they made that figure. Wasn't on my bingo card of figures to be made.
Yeah.
I think they could have used that slot for somebody else. But I mean, hey, who am I?
Mm-hmm. Checking parts. I've been slowly getting cleaned up, primered up. Primering, the smoothing process takes a while. Takes several treatments of primer, sand.
What's up, Rodimus?
Rodimus, the toy collector. Hello.
All right, so I got to show off my haul this week.
Oh, turtles.
It's all turtles. I didn't get anything but turtles this week.
Jared should have that
Remind me of
clip.
that kid that got interviewed.
That's not completely true. Not completely true. Hold on. So
Matt is the living embodiment of that child that says, I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I like turtles.
I did get a second set of the Gamerverse cap and Venom. Because Walmart had them on sale. Walmart had them on sale for $49. So I picked up a second set because I had already done some customizing, but just kit bashing really, to my cap, and I wanted one that was just plain. And then I think on this Venom, I am going to, for the first time, try my hand at shading the musculature on him and see if I fuck it up completely.
It would be nice if you had some this. Not this one. This one. This is a blue wash.
Blue wash. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which you can't see what I'm doing.
I can see it, but nobody else can.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Oh. But anyway, so I did get those. So that was something that wasn't turtle related. But Amazon had a bunch of NECA turtle stuff on sale. And
Oils.
you know what I mean? Like when you're seeing NECA stuff for $20 to $25, like, okay, yeah. So anyway, I got Mondo Gecko, the deluxe pack of him that comes with his little buddy there that I don't remember the name, although I'm sure it says it on the package. But got him. We got Metalhead. Big job. All four of the dogs. I got Napoleon and Attila Rasputin.
Nice.
They had, dude, these 2-packs were $25.
Dude,
That's a good deal.
$25.
I'd be tempted too, and I don't even collect turtles. Yeah. I got Turtle Eyes. I got the Playmates reissues of the 4 turtles, and I got the movie turtle stuff.
Yeah. And then they had Zack and Smash. This one was $30. And then they had Rat King and Vernon. This one was like $27, $28, something like that. They stuck a sticker on the front of it. The shipping sticker right on the front of the thing.
Yeah, if you gotta be careful when you order from Amazon. They'll Do you want us to put it in a box, or we just slap a label on it?
So picked them up. Picked up Last Ronin Donatello, the flashback Donatello. Picked up Lost Years Leonardo. I love the Lost Years stuff, the black and red. I don't usually buy like quote unquote novelty versions of figures, you know, with weird deco. But I love the black and red on these Lost Years figures. And picked up, what else did I get? Oh, got the regular Last Ronin Leonardo. And got the then I just went crazy. So I got the Derelict Rogue Last Ronin, which is the same one in the red and black. The same one as this guy that I already have. Different deco. Because I'm telling you, I love red and black. And then I just opened him, but I got the unarmored version of Last Ronin. I didn't have him yet. Then lastly, I think this is the last one.
I like turtles.
I got the Last Ronin Casey Marie with her motorcycle. Because this is like a $65 set, and they had it for $40.
Nice.
So
how's the motorcycle scale of like Legends?
I don't know. I haven't even opened it yet. That's what I'm going to do on this show while we talk, is open all this shit up. But yeah. Anyway, so I got that. But I think that's all I got. So I did get a couple of Marvel Legends, but it was stuff I already had. So I gotta say, so I opened these up and I did the review on them today. But I finally cracked open all my NECA 2012 turtles, my whole set. So I've got all 5 of them. I got the 4 turtles and Shredder. Dude, these things are awesome.
Or NECA, so.
I know, but like this Shredder. So I don't know how you guys feel, because I know there's a lot of people like Jared and me and you's age bracket that basically hate everything Turtles once Viacom bought them out. And I don't know how you are with them, but I
haven't liked Turtles since the end of the 2003 series.
Yeah. So the 2012 Turtles is in no way, shape, or form like the greatest version of Turtles ever. And maybe it's just because I watched it with my kids, but I liked it. Like, it wasn't the best thing ever, right? But I found it like it was entertaining, and I liked the character designs and the characterizations and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it was a good show. You know, it was made for kids.
Decent. You know, I mean, the CGI was a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
I like the storyline. The last season, they kind of hurried through the storyline just to end it, you know. But I mean, other than that, I like the series. I wish it would have kept on going, you know, at least for a few more years.
I liked the show. I did not watch all the show. I think I watched the majority of like the first 2 seasons with my kids. I didn't watch past that. But I thought it was a good, like, it reminded me, like, as I'm watching that with my kids, I'm thinking, yeah, they feel about this show the same way I did about the original, 87 show. Like, I could see it. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yeah, I can see the comparisons here. You know? So anyway, again, not the greatest thing Turtles ever or anything, whatever. But I liked it. I thought it was good. But I love the character design. And this, I always thought that this was the coolest design for a Shredder that they had ever come up with. I thought the 2012 version of Shredder was awesome. I really like this design a lot.
They kept it classic, kind of like the original animated series, and a little nod to the movies with the way he looks, which I thought it was a nice blend, and they didn't overdo it and they didn't underdo it. I liked it.
I like it a lot. It's my favorite Shredder design. Even though that's not my favorite TMNT show, it's my favorite design for Shredder. But the figures are fucking phenomenal, dude. Like these figures are just
I
amazing.
have Donatello and Michelangelo so far. I need to get
the
Leo.
Donatello is fantastic. They come with a ton of accessories.
Yep.
Like, dude, they are such good figures to the point that, like, even if you didn't really care about the 2012 show, but you just like Turtles, like, they're well worth picking up, dude.
Well, you can. I mean, just the range of emotion you can get them in.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
I mean, you put some accessories, put their hand and head in a certain way, and
like Shredder's helmet, like, isn't just a head swap, right? Like, his helmet actually comes off, you know, and you can see his scarred face under there and everything. Like, they're so well done.
Yep.
Like, I knew I was gonna like them anyway because I like NECA shit. So, and I like Turtles, so I knew I was gonna like them anyway. But honestly, like, I like them way better than I thought I would. They may be like the best Ninja Turtles figures that NECA has done. They're really, really good.
I just saw an interview with Trevor Zammit from NECA, and man, the Sesame Street Big Bird and Oscar the Grouch and Grover, they look perfect. I know this is getting off the subject of the Turtles real quick, but NECA just has been knocking it out of the park with a lot of their stuff. Turtles included, you know, but the Sesame Street stuff sells like crazy here. I had Bert, Ernie, and
I wish
Gollum.
you'd get more like a comic book properties. Like, they got the
Yeah,
Defender
well, they
of the
did
Earth,
well.
Word.
They did. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They did like they made those molds originally for the DC figures, but they
Yes,
repurposed
that's
them
what I was
for
about
like
to say.
Defenders of the Earth stuff and Flash Gordon, and they were great.
Yep.
They're great. Do more.
The problem with those DC figures that they did, they were 2-packs, and they made them exclusive to Walmart, which was exceptionally hard for anybody to find.
Well,
I
that's
couldn't
what I mean.
find them.
Not that don't just give us more DC stuff. Just give us more comic book stuff. Like,
Well, that too, but I mean, I think they could have done
comic-
well with a limited DC line. You know, at least the
they
main
ran
core
the
Justice
Flash
League or
Gordon
something.
stuff into the ground. Get
Yes,
different
they did.
properties.
Yeah, they re-released it like 3 or 4 different times on different cards and boxes.
Every different type of Flash Gordon you can think of.
There was like 3 or 4 different names alone. The one that I really liked was the 2-pack. That was kind of like movie based. So I've got Ming in that all red robe. Man, looks perfect.
I love the comic book style with the movie looks. I thought those are probably the best ones of those.
Yep. Yeah, but I wanted that Green Lantern and Predator 2-pack so bad because the Predator had the Yellow Lantern logo on his chest and he had Yellow Lantern constructs. And I was just like, Jesus Christ, I wanted that so bad, could not find it.
It's like one of my favorite crossovers from when I was a kid too, when they did the Batman versus Predator.
Mm-hmm.
I loved the armor he was wearing at the end of that when he defeats the Predator. And ends up just beating the living daylights out of the Predator with a baseball bat.
I mean,
It's
fair.
great. He did it like that. He did it like this. He did it like that. He did it with a baseball bat.
Well, I mean, his name is Batman.
Yeah. But
Go ahead.
All right, y'all. We have to go feed John and change him. So
Get down here so lovely
Okay,
people can
B.
see you.
Go do your fatherly duties, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's camera shy.
the baby did his duty, so you can do yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. I'll be back later.
Crummy Collectibles, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you, fellas.
Christmas.
I got only one pickup this week.
You're upside
It's
down.
the CT Toys Gambit. And he's awesome. And so much better than Marvel Legends. And I like the Marvel Legends, but it's not even a comparison. And then I did pick up a Gundam because I don't have enough hobbies.
Exactly. If you're not a true Gundam model collector unless you have a whole stack of them, like you haven't built yet.
Well, that'll come later because I gotta start with one before I start getting into. I did pick up a glass file though, because I'm serious about my Gundam that I don't know about. And I almost bought some. Anyone who does Gundam will know God Hand snips. They're about $60.
Snips.
Yeah.
Where's Anakin?
Snips, as in the best jailbait in the galaxy.
Oh yeah. You know Anakin banged her.
Oh yeah. So did Obi-Wan.
Oh, definitely.
So did Rex.
Dude, everybody banged her. She was a space slut.
Yeah, Jelly. Nippers is what they're called. Although I don't know if I can say that. That sounds kind of questionable.
You say nipples?
Yeah, nipples. They're good for cutting off nipples.
I got super cheap ones.
Super
Yeah,
cheap
I got-
nipples?
Yeah, haven't you ever seen Mallrats? They make extra cheap nipples that you can
Nice.
attach to other nipples.
Well, I mean, if you can't attach nipples to nipples, then what's the point?
And when you're painting parts, priming, always tape up your mushroom pegs and your joints.
Whoa, now. Hold on.
Just,
We
you
just
do not
got
want to
real
get,
spicy here.
you do not want to get paint buildup on those. That's the way you end up.
I would recommend keeping paintbrushes and paint in general away from your mushroom peg.
Yes.
Unless you're just feeling adventurous, and then
I mean, you know, I guess there's times when it's fine, but
yeah, I'll get my $60 nippers one day. But
I see so many people paint those and they have issues later on. It's like, just take the time, tape it up. You gotta make sure you got your protection on.
always.
So when the tedious part getting the surfaces smooth, you prime it. And the primer will show every flaw. Sand it, prime it, sand it, prime it until you get your surface smooth as you want.
FBHKWHD would like to know what type of resin you use for your printer.
Oh, one second.
It's the it's not the Elegoo, it's the other one.
This is stuff I've been using.
Yeah, Anycubic. That's all I've used is Anycubic, and it's good.
Now, standard resin's super delicate, fragile. This that you can get in multiple colors, and it's very durable. Like $35 a bottle. And it comes out like so. Very durable stuff. Shoulder pauldrons will be. And this is the stuff I started with. It's what the printer came with, and you get great detail out of it, of course, but it is fragile.
I've tried Elegoo has their own tough resin and it's pretty good. I think you can get a better deal with the Elegoo stuff if you order larger amounts, but you get better deal per bottle. Plus they have like bulk, like 2 kg bottles that are pretty nice. The Anycubic stuff's on Amazon, so you can get it prime delivery and next day and all that stuff.
It's cheaper if you buy like 2 bottles at a time too.
Yeah.
really,
You got your quantities, so you can do that quantity too, like on the order, and it's a few dollars cheaper to buy 2 at a time.
All right, so let's see if this motorcycle would work for Marvel Legends.
This one does.
I
was
have
eight-
not.
I'm looking at it right now. I can tell you right now it would. I mean, it's
Uh,
pretty obvious.
I haven't used it for any kind of joints or anything like the resin, which it should hold up for joints. Just
I haven't put it together yet because I scaled it wrong. Or, well, I changed the scale and it won't go together right. But I printed an entire figure and it had the joints are supposed to be like screws that go through it, and I just thought that seemed kind of risky because the plastic on the metal seems like it's gonna not last very long. I like that.
That bike looks like it might be good for a civilian Wolverine.
I like the hubless design.
Yeah, it's cool.
it looks like a blade bike too.
Yeah,
I like that. That's a nice looking bike.
Yeah, paint it all black, make it a Punisher bike, or blade.
put fire on it, and now it's a.
Dude,
Yeah.
it would make a good Ghost Rider bike. As I'm sitting here looking at it, like,
Which, if the rumor's true, we're getting a Vengeance, but apparently he doesn't come with a bike.
I would prefer a 2099 Ghost Rider. I think that one would look a lot better.
Oh, I would love a 2099 Ghost Rider.
Yep.
I want
that's
to
in America.
be nice to get a 2.0 Danny Ketch because I made
bigger
mine
one?
better, but he's too damn small and the bike wasn't right.
I'm definitely down all over that. Come January 8th, that Johnny Blaze Ghost Rider with the Hellfire bike. I cannot wait until those orders go up for solicitation.
And it's going to make it painfully obvious too that the Danny Ketch one's too small because that one's on a Vulcan body and it's going to be huge next to that tiny Danny Ketch. They made Danny Ketch true 112 scale.
Well, he's younger than Johnny Blaze anyway, so I mean,
But
if he's a little taller, I'm not going to complain.
his
That's what I was gonna
Ghost
go
Rider was bigger than Johnny Blaze's Ghost Rider.
Talking in the pants, right?
Yeah, a lot of
Yeah,
fire.
dude, you could do a lot with this bike.
The bike looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's got that futuristic look to it. So
Well, we're here, and we do have something to discuss today.
Oh yes.
Whilst we're all sitting here playing with it, I think we have what is, in my opinion, the biggest piece of toy news. It's the biggest piece of toy news that we've had since McFarlane got the DC license. And that was the biggest piece of toy news we had gotten since Hasbro took Marvel Legends from Toy Biz. So those are I would call this the third biggest piece of toy news in this century. And
Well,
that
I would add into Marvel, Disney in general too, purchasing Power Rangers completely.
true, yeah. But needless to say, this is big news. Big news. And I don't know if it's good. I don't know. It depends on, I don't know. It just depends on how you look at it, really. And it also depends on what this means for, because I've got to imagine this is going to affect not just one company, but obviously Playmates putting that announcement out there for their shareholders that they are not going to be, and it didn't, and maybe I read it wrong, but it didn't seem like it was their choice. It seemed like Viacom is not renewing the Ninja Turtle license with them. more so than they've decided not to renew it. Now, that could be, I mean, I guess it could have been their choice. It might be that somebody tried to outbid them and Viacom went to them and said, hey, we just got, you know, blah, 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 X amount of money offered to us. Would you match it? And they said, nah, we can't do that. I mean, I don't know what the scenario is here.
Well, it could also be maybe falling sales. You know, Playmates has had the lines for so long. Maybe sales have steadily just went down little by little by little.
So I was looking at they put that in the announcement, and let me get that plate. But I'm gonna get that.
I will say too, go along with what Quinn was saying there, is the fact the window with little kids playing with toys has shrunk.
Yes.
Oh, drastically, yes.
You have such a shorter time window where kids transition from toys to electronics. And where it's just, right now, it's mainly just small kids that are playing with toys.
Past maybe the age of 10, that's it.
I think it's younger than that. I think it's,
it could be like around 8.
Not far after kindergarten, I think they're switching over to electronics.
Yeah.
So here's in the announcement. Now hold on. So in the announcement, this is what they said, because they mentioned what the percentage of their revenue Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was for them year to year from 2021 to 2025. So now, obviously, you know, 2021 that was COVID. So they said it made up 8% of their sales in 2021, 13% in 2022, 77% in 2023. Then it drops to 46 in 2024 and 36 in 2025. So you see it died during COVID. Then 2023, it shoots up to 77% of their revenue, and then starts dropping again after that. So that's kind of, they may be looking at that jump from 77 down to 47, down to 36, and going, okay, it's dying off.
Yeah. Well, you got the factor like what I was mentioning, like kids are not playing with toys as much as they used to.
No.
Your turtle market right now is way oversaturated. How many companies we have making turtles right now? You had Playmates, you have NECA, you have Super 7, you had Loyal Subjects for a while. Now it's McFarlane, all making turtle figures. And what was the big thing like that started with NECA is like increasing sales for a little while, got pushed from collectors. They started reissuing the original turtles on their card backs.
Yeah.
I bought them. I bought at least 4 turtles. I didn't buy anything else because I'm not as big a turtle collector. I just thought it'd be nice to have hang on the wall. I got the 4 original turtles on their card backs, and that's where they're going to be. So you have an oversaturated market and a shrinking market for little kids' toys, which primarily what Playmates makes. They do make some adult collectible stuff, but mostly it is kids' toys. So I can see that being a major factor in their decision of like either like getting outbid or just wanting to stop altogether.
Yeah.
It's like, is it worth it with they acquired the Power Rangers license, which, well, they didn't acquire it. They're licensing the Power Rangers from Hasbro now.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't Disney bought it. Hasbro actually bought Power Rangers. I'm sorry, I said Disney earlier. Hasbro themselves bought Power Rangers completely, which is kind of like unheard of. Built like a toy company doing that kind of thing. But I just think it's just a huge amount of factors going involved. Turtles has been going strong for a long time. Playmates, I don't think they've ever not made turtles, have they?
So I was trying to look that up, and I couldn't find when Playmates actually started as a company. but they started doing Turtles in '88. Now, they were a toy company before that. I don't know for how long, and I know most of us never even heard the name Playmates before Ninja Turtles.
Are they connected to LJN?
That I don't know.
Yeah, LJN used to be like one of the big toy manufacturers from like before then. They did like the old wrestling stuff, like the Thundercats, and so I'm curious.
Yeah, I don't know. And obviously, like, look, I mean, over the years, Playmates has like done other stuff. I mean, they've you know, they've done other things, but nothing has ever been as big as Ninja Turtles. That has always been primarily. It's like Toy Biz with Marvel, right?
Well, before the Hasbro acquired the Power Rangers. Playmates, the other big brand was the Power Rangers, which they have those licenses back out of Hasbro right now. But nothing's really going on with Power Rangers right now because Hasbro was like, let's make our own show instead of importing the Japanese show like that's been successful for 30 years. Yeah. Let's make our own show and make it more expensive. Which I don't even know if they even released the first episode of that yet. It's like, let's not partner with a Japanese company that made this thing work. So,
yeah. I mean, I can't sit here and say that other than nostalgia, I really care much that Playmates won't be doing Turtles because of the fact that, you know, I mean, mostly what I collect is NECA, right?
Yep.
And some people collect Super 7. And you know, there was Loyal Subjects for a while. Now McFarlane's getting into it. The Playmate was the kids line. Now, from a nostalgia factor, like, I get it. Like, that's kind of disappointing. But, I mean, like, you know, you look at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutations, right? Which is their newest line. Like, other than a couple figures here and there and the main Turtles, like, I do have some. But in general, I could give a rat's ass about that line, right? Like, it's kind of a spin-off of Mutant Mayhem, which, by the way, I know I was one of the few, but I actually did like the Mutant Mayhem movie. You know what I mean? But you know, if they had never made the Mutant Mayhem figures, which morphed into the Mutations figures, like, I couldn't give a shit. Like, the 2012s were really the last figures I liked. The 2003 figures, while the show was good, the figures sucked, to be completely honest. I've got them. They're not good figures. Like, they're worse than the original 88 line. They're bad figures.
They're basically the same as, like, the old style, like 5PO figures.
No, they're worse, dude. I've got them. They're worse. They're
one of the best cartoon lines, the worst toys.
Like, they have more articulation, like, in the sense of, like, oh, they have a rotation at the elbow or at the knee, but the rotation does nothing because they are in a pre-posed position. Like, some of them, like, will only stand with, like, on their toes because they're pre-posed. You have to have their legs a certain way, where the original Turtles, you didn't have that. So they're actually worse than the original 88 line. I'm not, like, I have the main 4 Turtles.
I think that was a thing of its time, too. People were doing that, like, pre-posed legs. Like the 2000X Master Universe figures. They're very much like that, where the legs are pre-posed. You got hips that move and all this and that, but their knees don't move, the ankles don't move, and the feet are pre-posed, where basically you can only put them in one position.
Yeah.
So the whole hip articulation was kind of pointless on those original 2000X figures.
Yeah, they
couldn't really do anything.
Yeah, they really don't. They're I mean, look, for my collection purposes, I have the 2003 Turtles, but they're probably the worst figures that Playmates ever did of Ninja Turtles as a line, as a whole. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
The 88 line is better. The 2012 line, honestly, the 2012 line is Playmates' absolute best line. It's got the most articulation. It's the most accurate to the source material. They came with a ton of accessories. The sculpts are probably better than anything they've done before or since.
Well, that's in the newer era too. Like when they had to step up the articulation because
but the 2012 line's even better than the Mutant Mayhem or the Mutations that they're doing now. The 2012 is better. So they've gone back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, as far as Playmates goes, I think for most people, and certainly for me, the best Playmates line is always going to be the original 88 line, which basically lasted from 1988 to 2002.
No,
like essentially for 14 years, they basically did the same figures, like the same style, that kind of short, squat, 5 POA, but with really well done hips and arm joints that gave a lot of good movement. That's the line that lasted the longest. And I think overall, you got the most figures, the most characters, and while they're not the greatest articulation, they did eventually start working in some elbows and some knees into the line by the mid 90s. But I would say in general, that's probably the best line they've done, just because it lasted the longest and it had the most variety, and it was just a fun line, even though the articulation wasn't great.
Well, King Collector was saying in the chat, like what we were saying too, like the market is just flooded with turtle stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And when you've got, again, like what we were talking about, and we've talked about this so many times, but when you're talking about where kids just are not playing with this stuff, you're dealing with a market where they have to cater to who is going to spend the money, which is us.
Oh, yeah.
We're the ones that are going to spend the money.
And as much as we buy, we are a small market compared to what the kids
are. Yeah. 100%. And so, like, NECA, even Loyal Subjects, McFarlane, as much as I don't like them, even Super 7 caters way better to that market than Playmates can. They just can't. They've tried before.
Yeah, they've tried to make adult collector stuff, and it's still kiddie-looking stuff.
Yeah. And I've got some of that stuff, and it's fine. I don't hate it.
They're not horrible. It's just... They're not.
It just can't. It can't compare to stuff like this.
Yes.
Like it just can't. And
NECA is ahead of the game making adult collectible stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%. Well, I mean they got into it straight up doing that.
Yeah.
NECA has never. Hasbro, Mattel, even McFarlane.
I still think it's hilarious. I don't know, like these idiots were like ranting about NECA because they label their stuff as not. Was it the
not a toy
disposable goods?
Oh yeah. For import,
it's
they're dumb. These people are stupid.
Well, it's the whole thing. Like, well, see, they admit they're making bad stuff. No, which what everybody should be familiar with now. Even though it was not as prevalent then, they were still import tariffs. The import tariffs have different rates for different merchandise. That's why we have the term action figure in the first place.
Yep.
When action figures first started getting made, they were classified as dolls.
Yeah, and it was
dolls had a higher import rate.
Or was it? No, it was it Kenner? Who was it that originally coined the term action figure? It was either Hasbro or Kenner.
It's one of the other. Of course, Hasbro owns Kenner now, so it's
yeah.
Say Hasbro. But either way, it was done for tax purpose, import tax. Because it was more expensive to import dolls. So they come up with new terminology for action figures. And for the longest time, it was cheaper. It made it cheaper rate to import action figures. Then those went up. And NECA was saying, well, our stuff's not really action figures. It's more, that's when they were making the Stactions and stuff like that too. A lot of their stuff was classified as, so they get the classification is disposable goods. Cheaper to import it that had nothing to do with like the quality they're making.
Did anyone ever make figures of the 2007 TMNT movie?
Yes, I have them.
Is it Playmates or is it?
It was Playmates. I've got them. Here,
I like that. I like that still animated. I mean, that.
Oh, I love that movie. That's my second favorite Turtles thing after the.
I agreed. I saw it in the theater, and
Yep.
I think it's like the same weekend I watched that and 300 or something. But yeah, I think it's just a bunch of factors involved. I don't think they're making the money like they used to on the kid stuff. Like you was talking about, there were people out there doing adult collectible lines already. You have two companies making adult collectible lines. One that makes subpar stuff, one makes good stuff.
So here's all the turtles are basically the same. So this is Raphael, but they've got pretty good articulation. You've got single jointed elbows. They have bicep swivels, and then they've got the swivel at the wrist, ball joint hips and shoulders, single jointed knees, but you've got the single joint with the rotation. Nothing at the ankles for the turtles. Head's on a ball joint, but doesn't do much. The human figures are worse. So Casey's basically like 5 POA. Well, he's 7 POA. Because he does have knees. But they are 6-inch scale though. These are 6-inch figures.
They look good.
Yeah, they look like the material. Like they look like the IP. Shredder there looks great. But I mean, real basic articulation.
Yeah.
He's got rotation at the elbows, but no elbow joint, so it's always at an angle. So they're solid figures. Like I like them. They could definitely be upped. I would love to see NECA do a take on these, on the 2003 Turtles.
It's like we were talking about before. It's that time period where pre-posed arms and legs, like the in an action pose where you basically gotta stay on one way.
Yeah.
2016 human figures like that.
I wish they would have made all the figures like the Turtles, because the Turtles have pretty damn good articulation for 2007 from Playmates. Because the Turtles are, I mean, they're solid, dude. Like with bicep swivels and all that kind of stuff. Like there's some good stuff there. But yeah, Playmates made these. They are, I'll tell you right now though, they're expensive to get a hold of.
Of course they are.
So like the versions of Ninja Turtles I have found that are the most expensive to get a hold of if you want to like collect them is the 2007 TMNT movie, the Fast Forward TV series, which are ridiculously expensive. Dude, if you want to fast forward, like one of the Turtles in package, it's going to cost you $150 easily.
Golly.
These aren't as bad. Like in package, I mean, you're looking at like for the 4 Turtles, probably $50-$60 a piece. Shredder, Casey, they're a little bit cheaper. You can probably get them around 30. And then the what I would say is probably the most expensive Turtles to get a hold of are the Playmates Jim Lee versions of the Turtles from the 90s.
Oh,
remember they did that run, and they only did 3 of them. I think they never did Leonardo. Like for some reason, they never finished.
Didn't they do that with a crossover with Savage Dragon?
Yeah, it was a Savage Dragon cross. It was when Playmates was doing the Image Comics stuff. They were they did Cyberforce, they did Wildcats, they did Savage Dragon, and then they did a version of the Turtles, a la Jim Lee art.
Now,
and
I
they
did.
never finished it.
You might be interested in these, Matt, since you're on Turtle Kick. I saw somebody like one of these on a reel or a short or something other. Playmates is doing kaiju crossovers, like Leo crossed over Godzilla, and
I saw those. I wasn't too thrilled.
I like the look of the Leo. The rest of them was kind of. The Leo,
they're kind of. If you like the kaiju stuff and you like turtles, then you're gonna like those. But
Leo is crossed
weren't my cup of tea.
the best. Which I don't know why they didn't do Raph mixed with Kong or something other. I don't know. It's different franchise, but still.
Didn't they do Donatello as like Mechagodzilla or something like that?
Do what?
Didn't they do Donatello as some sort of Mechagodzilla?
I don't know. I remember Raph was Rodan, which
Yeah.
That don't only fit him.
Mikey is Ghidorah,
Yeah,
and then Leo's
Godzilla.
Godzilla, which I mean he's like all leg. You know that.
Which seems like to me, if any turtle is going to be Godzilla, it should be Raph.
That or they could have made Raphael King Kong.
That's what I was saying. It's like but it's probably a different license though to get Kong.
It's possible, yeah.
Or here's a crazy idea. I know it's like Gamera. He's a turtle.
Oh my god.
Oh, that would be cool.
Why didn't I think of that? That's true. That would have been a shoe-in right there.
It's like, why didn't any of the turtles get him?
Gamera, the 5th turtle.
Yeah.
Wow. I would love to have been on the board whenever they're deciding. Let's do all these kaiju turtles, whatever, and nobody probably came up with Gamera.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I bet you somebody's watching this stream right now and they're like, I'm gonna fire Bill when I get to work tomorrow because he didn't come up with that damn idea. That son of a bitch is gone. Yeah.
So the Casey Marie is a pretty fucking cool figure, and I'm pretty sure she's 6-inch scale.
Well, the bike is so,
and so is the bike. This is a good figure, man. I like this. She comes with so much stuff, and again, I get it. The regular price on this is like $60, but for $40, dude, got 2 extra heads, the motorcycle, everything else, man.
Mm-hmm.
Nice setup here.
I was looking at
You could probably take an April O'Neil and put on there and make it an April O'Neil bike.
Oh yeah.
I was like at Foot Soldier I got for $17. It's like,
oh yeah,
all the stuff that comes with it.
Yep. Sometimes the accessories are worth that price point, you know.
Yeah. Well, the hood that fold it down hood. I mean, he's it for solitaire. Another Ultraverse custom. I mean, trying to find a good fold it down hood for them. It's kind of been holding me up.
But to get back to the Playmates thing real quick, my biggest concern with this, and because I tried looking this up and I couldn't find an answer. Maybe somebody out there in the chat knows this, but I can't find out if Playmates has the master license and has been licensing other stuff out to other companies, or if Viacom is the one licensing stuff out to like Super 7 or NECA or whoever else.
Now, a lot of brands don't have master license.
Yeah. So I don't know. My concern, again, because I love the Playmate stuff. I grew up on the Playmate stuff, but it's out there. You can still get it, and you'll be able to still get it.
My opinion is probably Viacom, because if they were licensing stuff out to NECA, if Playmates themselves were licensing out stuff to NECA and Super 7 and all that,
well,
they would have kept the license. They would have kept the license just because that would have been money to them, like what Hasbro does.
That'd be like kind of like subletting, you know. A lot of companies won't allow somebody that's getting the license off of them.
Well, that's what Super 7 got in trouble for.
Again.
Yeah. Super 7 got in trouble for that.
Probably through Viacom.
Yeah. Now, Super 7 got in trouble for doing that with, Silverhawks. They were telling everybody, oh, we own Silverhawks. We didn't license it. We own it. And they licensed Silverhawks out to Ramen Toys, and come to find out, Warner Brothers was like, no, you are licensing that from us. You don't own it.
See, exactly.
Well, my
and
concern is
you notice for a while there, Silverhawks got pulled off Super 7's website while they were dealing with legal, because what they did was illegal.
I'm just concerned that it's going to affect other stuff, because for whatever reason that Viacom is not willing to work with Playmates, or Playmates isn't willing to work with Viacom, or whatever.
I just don't think it's profitable anymore, because
and that's I mean, certainly with what they've announced, when they put up that press release to the board and to the shareholders, it certainly looks like the profitability has been steadily declining. But the issue then becomes, okay, so is somebody else going to make a bid for it? And if they do, what does that look like for NECA, for Super 7, for everybody else? If it's not one of those companies that is making the bid, because somebody's going to bid on it. If for whatever reason, you know, Playmates and TMNT through Viacom are going their separate ways, somebody is going to make a bid on TMNT. And that whoever that is, if it's McFarlane or Hasbro or Mattel or NECA or whoever, right? What if they go to that company? What if they go to Viacom and say, "Hey, we want to buy the master license." Period. End of story. And they make a big enough offer that Viacom goes, "Okay, you have the master license." Now, obviously, they'll have to wait till current licenses expire with NECA and Super 7 and whoever else, right? But at some point, that may be something that we have to deal with. I mean, it could. All this stuff going on could end up with NECA no longer having the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle license, or Super 7 not having it, or whoever else. You know, it's like with Mattel and DC. You know, Mattel goes to DC, license is ready for renewal, and they go, "Hey, we want the master license. We want the master license back." And they made a big enough offer that, you know, DC was like, "Okay." You know, Warner Brothers was like, "Okay." You know, and it's going to take time for all the other licenses to run out, but once it does, everything goes to Mattel.
Spin Master is losing the DC license because they're like you said, Mattel's getting the master license. Which I would have, my guess, Spin Master made more money on action figures than McFarlane did off the DC line because they catered to little kids.
Yeah.
And little kids are a bigger market. Now, McFarlane stuff's more expensive because it's adult collectible stuff. I'm not saying he didn't make money on them. I'm sure he did make money on it. But it's a smaller market. And both adult collectible stuff and children's toys are both shrinking markets.
Yeah.
Because we're getting old. And the younger generations didn't play with toys like we. There are no Saturday morning cartoons pushing toys no more. Nope. There's not even Saturday morning cartoons anymore. So, yeah, you get cartoons on like Netflix or Cartoon Network, which Cartoon Network I think is dying too, that's part of the sell thing of Warner Brothers.
Yep.
So, who knows how this goes?
Who knows? Maybe Netflix or Paramount, whoever, says, "Hey, we need to recoup some of this money." There's a creator of a very awesome mech show that wants to buy the property back.
Oh yeah, like
we could recoup some money from that.
It would be awesome if they'd actually let, like the creator of Mega 6LR, he's tried to buy Mega 6LR off Cartoon Network for years, and they won't sell to him. He did another show like for about futuristic race cars. I can't remember the name of that one. He tried to buy them both back, and they won't sell to him, and they're not going to do anything with the properties. Of course, they were going to bring back Mega 6LR. I believe that's the one I'm thinking about that's going to get revived, but that's when Zaslav got hired and he started cutting all the animation and stuff. Mega XLR project got canceled, but let's greenlight Mandy's horrible Velma show.
Twice.
Yes. That nobody watched. The only people who watched it were the people making fun of it on YouTube.
Yeah, the hate watching made the records go up. Like, stop hate watching. You're not helping.
Or if you're going to hate watch it somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like King Collector saying, like Spin Master made some great Batmobiles too. They can be customized to fit your McFarlane figures. Absolutely. Matt did that.
Yep.
The Batwing that they released. A lot of people were doing that. They were putting like a 3D printing like cockpits and put in it.
Yep. But then you also have people who are defending McFarlane releasing that Batcave set for $230 plus shipping.
Oh,
Like, well, it was $175 when it was new, so I mean, with inflation, it makes sense. It shouldn't have been $175 to begin with.
Part of the original price was the tooling for it. He didn't have to do any tooling. He was reusing molds that he didn't even develop. He got access to.
They're just a bunch of McFanboys. All they are.
He literally didn't have any money involved in the tooling of it. He got them for free.
Or do what I did. You know, and you've done. We got the extreme sets for this thing was like $50, and it covers my entire desk, and it looks amazing, and works.
As I mentioned to everybody if you're wondering what I'm doing, I've been working on. I do a lot of custom work, and I'm in the process after the sculpt, sanding, priming, sanding, priming. I'm priming prime. That's how you smooth your stuff for paint, and so you don't have lumps and bumps. I'm washing. I did sanding on it now. I wetted the cloth and wiping it down, get the dust off of it. For these, I think I can get one more coat of gray on here, and then I'm gonna prime them black because these will be painted gold. When you do metallics, black primer, way to go. Like silver, gold, put your base is black. These will be shiny gold. It's gold actually.
I like gold.
And also, if you do any painting, get you some helping hands. These things are a must. This takes a while to get everything done. If you do a custom right, it takes you a while.
If you do it wrong, it can also take you a while just because you lose motivation and suddenly don't want to work on it anymore.
Meh. I'm done. I've done quick customs too. Now, this is something like more of a high-end piece I'm working on. A lot of sculpting, a lot of restaking. It's like these lower calf pieces. I didn't realize they were lumpy as they were because the material, this metallic pearl white, hides everything, and its ghost is like the original pieces were. It looks like it's smooth or there, but it's not there. I don't know how it does it, but it does. I may use a thicker primer this time around, just to one more coat. These were horrible in the first primer coat. I had these like lumps in here, where the Dremel bit made flat spots. I think one more coat on that one with primer. That'd be good.
Hey, Jared, you remember how I asked you how you do those pinless joints?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I ended up doing that with the Werewolf by Night, this leg here, because of that colored knee joint. Yeah. So it ended up working out perfectly. So, I mean, he can fully bend it, and I put that little drop of super glue and held it in there, and then just kept bending it back and forth. So, yeah, it works out great. So now he's got a full-on pair of green pants without that
What-
ridiculous.
What was the donor figure?
Oh, it was another Werewolf by Night. So I took the other the leg off and
Oh, okay.
cut it. So, and that's what I did with the Spirit Werewolf by Night. I ended up doing my version of the
Oh, okay.
Night
Cool.
Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it worked out great. So, I don't like to, when I destroy a figure for parts, I kind of like, hopefully I can use parts for something else. And then, I ended up making this. So
Very nice.
it was a win-win for me.
Nice.
I like this Werewolf by Night. My only complaint is it doesn't have an alternate head with a closed mouth. And maybe
he should have an extra set of hands.
Yep.
And an extra head.
Yep.
Especially
he's perfect.
with these things being $27.99 now.
Yes. I mean, we waited so long.
We should never get a figure. We should never get a figure now that it doesn't come with an extra head and an extra set of hands.
Exactly. Just like all Spider-Mans should come with fists, whipping, and wall crawling hands.
2 of each, not 1 of each.
So
They start giving Spider-Man just one of each style hand.
yeah. I mean, we need to have those 3 sets of hands for Spider-Man.
The 6-arm, the Sinister Spider-Man. The 6-arm
Spider-Man should have came with 12 sets of hands.
Yep. It came with 1 extra set of hands to have like the wall crawling hands for another set.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand that wall crawl, that black costume 6-arm one. We were not going to get another set of hands for each arm. So, but I still I like
at least
that
if
figure.
you've been collecting, it's only for like people who've been collecting for a while. You probably have an extra set of arms.
Oh,
hands on
look, how many black costume Spider-Mans have they made? So yeah, I got extra hands, so I'm good. But you know what? I do like the engineering aspect of that black costume, that 6-arm Spider-Man.
Oh yeah,
they did really, really good on that. So kudos to them on that. We're going to get that repainted as red and blue.
Oh,
and then maybe later on down the line, we're going to get a Man Spider. Hopefully, I'll take him I'll even take him as a Build-A-Figure.
Yep.
Man, I'm looking forward to like getting the new Vengeance figure, but it's also a bummer that he's going to come in a Build-A-Figure way. That means you don't have a bike.
Yeah, well, who knows? Between now and then, maybe they might change the line.
Because I like Vengeance.
Yeah.
And I like the original Vengeance, not the new.
I like the look. I like the look of him. Yeah.
I even like the original character, the cop. But the new ones, like they've changed, like Venom, not Venom, the Vengeance being like a serial killer type thing, and all this and that, and like,
yeah,
man, just bring back the original Vengeance.
You know what I want? And there's a figure that's kind of like this that Toy Biz made back in the day that I've not been able to find anywhere, at least not complete. And I would like to find it because it's the closest thing we've ever gotten to this, which is, you remember the Venom Lethal Protector series when he had basically the Venom symbiote formed into like a fucking all leather motorcycle outfit?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yep.
So Toy Biz did a figure. It was called like Venom Extreme Cycle Rider. And it was not the exact same costume, right? From Lethal Protector. But it was Venom in like black and white leather. And he came with a motorcycle. And I've not been able to find this anywhere. And hopefully someday I'll be able to find it.
I remember seeing it on the shelf.
Huh?
I remember seeing that figure.
Yeah, they did a Spider-Man, which the Spider-Man to me doesn't look good. But the Venom actually looked cool. It was not the same design on the costume that he had in Lethal Protector. But it was not bad. And it had more limited articulation than the standard Toy Biz Marvel Legend, but it was still a 6-inch scale figure.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I mean, for its time, it was nice.
I think it's still nice today. The only thing, honestly, it lacks is articulation. Like the
that's what I'm saying.
sculpt
I
is
mean,
good.
it was nice for its time, but if Hasbro would readdress this one, I mean, not that they probably ever will, but if they ever did, they could execute it very well.
Well, they don't even have to do that one because honestly, like I said, I'd rather have the actual legitimate lethal protector outfit. You know what I mean?
I would like to have just regular Eddie Brock in his jeans, black leather jacket, you know, and his flat top. I would like to have just that figure. I mean, we've got a Peter Parker, we got a J. Jonah Jameson, and Aunt May and Mary Jane. Give us that civilian Eddie Brock. That would be awesome. I think a lot of people would probably like to add that into their Spider-Man collection.
It'd be nice.
Yeah, you know, and you could give us some like add-ons, like venomized ooze or something to put on his arms or whatever like that. You know what I mean? And maybe a little snap-on half venomized face where it's like half mid-transformation. I think that would be kind of cool. I mean, I'd buy it.
I'd buy that for $1.
Right? I would. How many of us think they should bring back the Legendary Riders series?
I do. There's a lot of characters that have bikes and steeds and stuff like that. And
anything, you know.
Ghost Rider 2099, what we were talking about earlier, would be an awesome one.
Oh, you know what? I got somewhere. Hold on.
I want a whole subline of 2099. They did Age of Apocalypse. I don't remember Age of Apocalypse being that popular, and they did tons of like figures for Age of Apocalypse.
Now I know I showed you guys.
Remember when Toy Biz did an entire line of X-Men 2099 figures back in the 90s?
Yep. We need a new line, or at least a few X-Men 2099. Skullfire, Mean Streak, Junk Pile.
I want a few of those line of 2099 stuff. A Doom 2099, which he's on a leak list.
And Metalhead as a Build-A-Figure. I'd take it.
Sure, 2099. We've been talking about that for years.
A Hulk 2099 would be awesome.
Real quick, my friend of mine, he made me some of these Silver Surfer boards, but he had painted them. This is actually made in the silver kind of shiny silver plastic. And if you notice, he put a peg here and a peg there, and it's curved on the bottom, and then he actually put the little fin on the back. It's a little shorter than the actual surfboard that comes with the Silver Surfer from the 85th anniversary and the Walgreens exclusive, but it's a work in progress, and this is pretty damn good. If it was about an inch longer, it would be perfect. You know, the only thing he didn't do was round up the side here, but he did. As you can see, it's curved on the bottom, so you can see there it's how it's curved. He just needs to shape this up, and you know, this board is pretty much perfect for the replacement board for the Silver Surfer to make it more accurate. So I think he's doing some pretty good work. He also did these. Where are they at here? These, and he's going to put clips on them, but he's casting these in the black and yellow plastic. So he's got the Blam, and then for Wolverine, and he's already done it. He's used some sticky tack, some snicked on both the. When he's got Wolverines going like that, he has them tacked right there on both of his arms. Man, it looks fantastic. So he's going to start making a few of these. These he kind of gifted me. He goes, "Hey, I hope you like these." I'm like, "Yeah, if you want to make me some more, I ain't going to say no." So just thought I'd share that.
You see, he's copying Wolverine's Berserker attack.
Don't everybody talk at once.
Talk about what? We don't have anything to talk about. Is dog real?
Is dog real?
Who, Dog the Bounty Hunter?
Yeah,
No.
I think he's fake.
that's my father. So
I already got the 2000X figures here.
nice. Am I?
I think it's a Mondo is 1/12 scale. It's the same as regular Storm Collectibles is 1/12 scale. They're not because they're the same size as Masterverse figures. So I'm good with my customs I made.
I'm good with my customs too.
Dude, Mondo Skeletor is taller than He-Man. Why? He's just as bulky and as tall as He-Man, and actually taller than He-Man. 2000X Skeletor, he's still cut, but he's not as big as He-Man. 2000X He-Man was huge. Not as big as King Grayskull, but he was still huge. But I don't understand why they're making Skeletor just as buff and big. Makes no sense to me.
Bro, do you even lift, bro?
Yeah. Actually, want to change capes on on my villain Solarian. I ended up deciding I wanted a bigger cape.
Yeah. You know what they say about guys with big capes?
Yeah. So this is not the cape I'm gonna go with. I want one like this size. And I got the brooch piece that goes on that clasps the cape. Like that. I kind of like the red and white, but on the
It
green
looks good.
black.
I don't know. I kind of like the red. Yeah, I like that a lot better.
Feels more regal.
I've been debating about going with the red and black, and I'm gonna make a second one. A different look. I'm using the chameleon body. I was playing around with the cape that Don made me, and it's like full like over the shoulder cape. But I folded it up, make a small. It could make a smaller cape and just do a one over the shoulder look.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of gives a regal look too.
Yeah.
He's one of those characters he don't need to stay in one outfit because he is a king. So why would he wear the same outfit all the time?
True. Well, gentlemen, it is that time of the night, so I will see you guys next week. Had fun.
See you, Quinn.
Until
Have a
next
good one,
time.
dude. Bye. Have a good time.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Yeah, touching up the eyes. I wasn't real happy. They were off a little bit, so I had to touch them up a little bit. You know, better.
Oh, boo-hoo. At least you know how to do eyes. Every time I try to do eyes, they just come off looking like they have Down syndrome.
Say that like it's a bad thing.
This head mold does got teeny tiny eyes, so it was they were hard to paint. I ended up taking on this one. I took a little bit of mahogany wash and just lined the bottom of the eye, made it look better.
Oh, mahogany wash.
Gives it a little bit, plus to a little bit ran into the white of the eye, which is perfect because it gives it more like a blood vessel look through the eyes. This one I ended up extending the black on the eyelash area on both corners, and did the same with the mahogany wash at the bottom of the eye. Made them look better. Which, good thing that the cape was attached with hot glue. You can just take a blow dryer and peel it right off. Let's go on like so. Now for those little jewels to like put on like on the gauntlets and the that piece there, you can buy these fingernail art, like rhinestones in different shapes. These things are cool. Adds a little bit,
Rhinestone eyes.
adds a little pizzazz to your figures. It's a rhinestone cowboy.
We went different directions with that.
So I looked at GPS a lot for capes. I don't know what it is about gray capes. He makes two styles, and that's it. He makes a gray cape with a hood, well, and a gray cape that's tattered.
What else do you need in life?
It's like, I don't want a hood. Or a Batman cape, that's great. Which has got the hole cut in the top, which I don't need. I got this cape that needs to be attached to this piece here. It'll go attach like y'all. Y'all. Unfortunately, I can't put the jewels on this one because those are magnets. They attach to front of the figure. These little spots here. I got magnets back in here. So when the cape attaches, it'll be there and there. Yeah, I'm not going to do any hot glue in the night. That'll be for Sunday's show. Sunday. Do you have to work tomorrow night, Mr. Matt?
Tomorrow night, no, but I work Saturday and Sunday, so no show.
No show.
No show.
Dude, seriously. You look at all these figures right here. Who in the fuck is buying Super 7 over NECA? Seriously. The level and sculpt and detail on these things for an average of, like $20 less a figure. How does Super 7 stay in business? It blows my mind, dude. Like, it blows my mind. I don't understand.
They are good at convincing people to invest in them.
I just don't get it, dude.
It has to be in-box collectors. That's the only way Super 7 even remotely looks good, is in-box.
It just makes no sense whatsoever. Look at this Donatello, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Like, it's phenomenal. The sculpt, the paint, the articulation, the accessories, everything. These are phenomenal figures, dude. And $20 cheaper than a Super 7 figure. Look at this. Look at this right here. So, Super 7 cartoon turtles. Right?
Yep.
Granted, I know this is 2003, but no paint on this figure at all. Look at the shell on this thing.
The only paint you got's on the eyes.
Now, look at the 2012 NECA turtle.
Oh, yeah.
And look at his shell.
It's weathered. It's got washes and weathering on it.
Look at the belt.
Yep.
Like, who? And this is like almost $20 cheaper than this.
Yep.
Who the shit is buying this crap? I don't get it.
Yep. Alfredo was talking about like how much he loves how NECA paints their figures from head to toe.
Yeah.
Every bit of it. Yeah, they put a lot of effort in their figures. I don't understand it, like how a company can charge what they charge. Well, NECA does make more figures, but they've been around longer. Super 7 don't even make a figure quality enough to actually sell at retail that much. They've dabbled in it where you got your deluxe figures, like Thundercats deluxe figures, and you got those reactions, which reactions I think are ridiculously overpriced. You're selling those reaction figures for $20 and $25 a piece, which is absolutely insane for 4.0 figures, like 4-inch figures with like 5 points of articulation, if that. So
the thing is as a 118 collector, like, I like their reaction figures, and when I find them on sale, or like when they first came out, remember when they first came out, they were $10. Like, I think $10 is too much, but I was like, it's cool. It's something I can't get anywhere else. I'll buy them. Like, I like the figures for what they are. They're, retro, vintage 80s style figures. That's cool. But yeah, $20. Are you serious?
Yep.
It's insane, dude.
I will never understand how they still can make those and people buy them.
Yeah, I don't get it, dude, at all. It makes absolutely no sense to me whatsoever on any level. How they make money, how people buy their shit. And I mean, look, hey, everybody's got their fanboys. Okay, cool. Whatever. But, geez.
But there's only so much part where you're going to get multi-million-dollar. I don't understand how they're going. They're doing something where they got multi-million-dollar investors that keep.
You know what it is? You know what it is? I think they actually have the unredacted Epstein list. I think that's what it is. They have the unredacted Epstein list. That's how they get all their backers. They don't actually sell hardly any figures. It's just a money laundering operation so that people can pay them off.
Well,
Or-
I was thinking money laundering, but not to that extent.
Yeah, no, that's got to be what it is. There's no other explanation that makes sense. Like for real, there's no other explanation, dude. It's crazy. It's freaking crazy, dude.
Well, Matt, it was nice knowing you. They'll be sending their assassins at you.
I'm sure.
Super 7's going to send people to attack you.
They're going to send the Pinkertons after you.
Yeah. Probably.
Well, they'll have to call Hasbro, get the number for the Pinkerton. I think it's hilarious that that even happened. That the Hasbro hired the Pinkertons to intimidate somebody for them accidentally selling somebody stuff that was not supposed to be released yet.
Yeah.
Wasn't even the dude did anything wrong. The guy was cool about it though, but I'd been like
Way cooler than I would have been about it. That's for damn sure.
I would have told dudes, you better. One was like, what they did was against the law. They were pretending to be police officers.
It is Canada, so he probably apologized to them for it.
They misrepresented themselves as law enforcement.
I'm just saying, pew pews would have happened if you came to my house talking about fucking Magic the Gathering cards. Like, I'm just, what? Get the fuck out of here.
Now I'm imagining the Church of Magic the Gathering. Can we talk to you about our Lord and Savior, Magic the Gathering?
Yeah.
And Matt just starts shooting at him.
Yeah, that's it. I wasn't going to hot glue, but I'm not. I don't know.
But now you're going to?
Yeah, just look at the time. We got 2 minutes. It's like, it won't heat up in that much time. I got it here for next time I'm down here.
You can say that again.
I'm kind of.
Look at that metal head. That's gorgeous.
I'm kind of torn.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Kind of torn. My original character design has the gray cape, but that black and red does look pretty damn good.
I don't know how well this is going to come across, but that's a cockpit for a 1/44th or 1/44th scale Gundam.
Does it come with a figure to fit in there? That'd be awesome.
No, but if you get the bigger kits, they do come with a like a 1/60th scale figure. That some people go to the effort of painting. I would be terrified.
Oh no, I wouldn't be painting it. Like, it'd be cool to have it, but there's no way you'd get me to paint that damn thing. That's crazy, dude.
I started watching this channel called Rogue Hobbies.
Yeah.
And she started getting into Gundam about a year ago, and I've been watching some of her videos. And she painted one of those little teeny tiny guys, and I was like, oh my god. I could never.
Have a good one, Terrace Toys Box.
Later, man.
Bye, Sarah. Their list.
With a black inside cape look, which Could do gray on the outside and black on the inside.
We're all black on the inside.
Well, I do like the two-tone black and red. Which I always like black and red. But I could do a two-tone gray and black. Have black on the inside.
Yeah, see, that's something you and I agree on just about everything. Black and red combo looks good on anything. Whether it's action figures, cars, doesn't matter. Black and red just looks awesome. It is my favorite color scheme for anything.
I like it's really light material that he uses. It's almost like a almost like a sleeping bag, like feeling like real slick material.
Yeah,
real thin. Rocky. We are past the 2-hour mark.
we are.
And we kind of little different format tonight.
I'm just building toys today, man. Well, you're building them, I'm opening them.
And Krypton's Toy Vault's building too.
Yeah. So, just so you know, these are 10 or so sprues all go together to make a 5.5-inch scale figure.
You know, the ones I've been eyeballing for a long ass time are the Bandai Gundams. You know, just the ones that are pre-built. You don't build them yourself. Just the ones, you know.
I look at those every so often too. It's like, man, those are nice.
They're really nice. And dude, Walmart's always putting them on clearance.
It's
I
like,
see them for like $15 all the time.
it's one of those things like, that looks really nice, but I don't need to start another freaking line.
I know, that's my thing. I'm like, they look awesome, but what am I going to do with them? What am I just going to start collect? I don't even watch Gundam, you know, like
I only watched Gundam in, like, for a short while in the 90s. That's when you had the Epion and all those really cool Gundams.
Yeah.
The heavy arms and.
See, I just started watching it because I knew I wanted to get into it. Like, I got to watch some of it before I start buying the figures. So I'm starting with the 1979 original series. So I've got a long journey ahead.
So the gray and blue looks good together too. I think I'm gonna stick with my gray. I'll see if it gets.
Look at that Mondo Gecko. Love that.
Mondo, that's another company that probably shouldn't exist like it does.
Well, I don't understand their pricing.
I don't either. I love their figures. I would absolutely have an entire line of their big 12-inch figures.
Well,
If they were,
even their stuff that don't even articulate's expensive. Now, remember at that super deformed Juggernaut that came out, like, it was really big,
yep.
and it looked cool. And you're like, we want $400 for it. It's like, no, it don't even have everything. It's like a soft vinyl like statue. No.
Their animated stuff in the 12-inch lines just look so amazing and perfect.
Man, why sculptors are freelancers for toy sculptors?
Yeah.
They're all freelance. Hardly anybody has in-house sculptors anymore, like the digital sculptors. Why can't Hasbro hire the same dude doing the Mondo stuff to do their stuff? Because Mondo's head sculpts are 100% spot on. But I don't like 12-inch figures. So, but they're perfect. Alrighty. Well, I think it's time to call it a night.
Oh, I think so.
Oh man, do we really have to, Dad?
Come on, 5 more minutes.
Okay.
No, for real though, it's gonna have to be about 5 minutes. I gotta wake up.
Yeah, I got work tomorrow. I only got 1 day off this week, so.
Yeah, same here.
I don't go back to work.
I just got today off. Today was my only day off this week. So.
I don't go back to work till the 5th.
That's why we can't have nice things.
So the next Whip It Thursday is going to be the first one of the year. It'll be actually on January 1st.
Assuming we don't enter a time vortex and, start a time loop. Paradox. That would be unfortunate. Or fortunate, I don't know. We're just going to relive 2025 for the next 10 years.
In the year 2000.
All because Harambe had to get killed.
There's no wrong there.
Dicks out for Harambe.
Dicks out.
Box Cannon said evening when we're getting ready to wrap up.
It's like, hey guys, I'm here. I'm ready to party. All right, bye.
AK should be here soon too.
Alpha Proto says if NECA had 12-inch figures of the quality of 7-inch figures, they would be as much as Mondo figures.
No, dude, they do. No. So first of all, NECA does like 1/4 scale figures that you can pick up for like $200.
Yep.
Like they do nicer stuff than Mondo for cheaper.
Remember when people were like, when you were calling out people like being pervy going to buy the Megan doll?
Yeah.
They're like the people who are being pervy going to buy it were like projecting like you thought of it. It's like, no, you're the one getting defensive about it.
Yeah.
Box Cannon says better late than never. That's true. Unless it's to like a heart surgery.
Depends on if it's yours or someone else's.
Dude, I haven't even come close to opening up all the shit I have to open.
First world problems. Too many toys.
Not fair.
Hey, there are starving children in Africa that would kill to eat those toys.
They probably would.
So hurry up and eat them so they can't have any.
Little mongrels.
We are broadcasting to every channel now.
I didn't say anything.
I did. I call my own kids mongrels. But I call
It's okay. I'm taking it back.
I don't remember this being a thing on other like Masterverse figures. This Cobra Khan has drop down hips.
I It's not like I said the Asian kids were mongrels. That would be racist.
God damn it, dude.
That's not a slur.
Oh, well, I bet we're going to get a yellow mark on the street. Cut out the last 10 minutes of the street.
See, you should have ended it when you wanted to. That's
You have yourself to blame.
This is on you. You knew. You had a feeling like we really need to end this on time tonight.
Hey, we managed to keep it from derailing into a car chat, so we're doing good, okay?
Well, that's right. This He-Man figure doesn't have drop-down hits. Cobra Khan does. That must be a new addition to some of their figures. I understand the advantage of like having a drop-down hit, like they'll kick out farther, like across like the skirts pieces. But also, I don't like drop-down hips because you can't get the hips to stay up half the time.
Hey, Shakira has a music video about that.
Well, if this is a Shakira figure, and yeah, we forgot to do any kind of toy news.
No, we didn't. We talked about Playmates.
Playmates.
Well, I mean, like anything coming out. I mean,
We'll save it for next week.
There's probably not much coming out right now anyway, because Christmas is over.
we're talking about like maybe think about the Shakira thing. What is with all these pervert figures coming out? Like these females with completely molded genitalia.
Because people like Articulated Ninja, who are plastic perverts, have made it very popular. I'm just gonna just say it. There are some plastic perverts out there. And some of them have YouTube channels, and actively on their live streams talk about how they fap it to little 6-inch plastic women with titties. And so that gives other perverts like permission, I guess, to be like, yeah, that's right. It's okay to fap it for little plastic people. Yeah. And so now they want figures. So the Japanese, of course, are like perverts themselves. So they're like, yeah, we'll make them if y'all will buy them.
AK just showed up, said hello, all, and somebody say plastic titty.
Plastic titty. Yep.
AK is our resident articulated feelings guy, so I love you, AK.
End up cutting the last 10 minutes off his stream.
You probably should.
We're going off the air permanently. Sabbatical.
Look, if you don't want people to talk about the fact that you fap it to little plastic people, maybe don't talk about it on a live stream where everybody heard you say it. I'm just saying.
He's not just anybody who's coming in now. It's not any of us. AK someone found a new prize line, 1.7 carat. Their albedo is really nice.
Albedo?
Albedo.
I'm assuming it's scantily clad anime women.
I have no idea what that is.
Sure.
Right.
I didn't know how to pronounce it, so.
Something about chickens that wear neckties. Yes, Dino. It's the same as gooning. Don't be a gooner.
Alrighty, I think that's enough for the night before it gets any worse. Everybody in the chat, thank you for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. Always a pleasure. Mr. Matt, Krypton's Toy Vault. And I should be able to get to the make you primary owner now of that one channel.
Oh. You mean all of these podcasts?
Yeah. I just leave all the videos on there and it keeps your view count up. So if you ever get them monetized.
Well, see, I did this live stream in landscape, so I'm curious to see if my views are the same as they were, like 80 plus, or if they've gone back down to standard.
Well, you're building a model kit too, so you understand what to do with its landscape.
Yeah.
AK, no, I have not opened all the turtles yet. I still have like 10 more to open.
They're all still box turtles.
Yeah, I see what you did there.
Ba-doom-tsh. Alrighty, that's our cue to end. We'll catch y'all on the next one.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Ninja vanish.